Namaste everyone, and a very, very warm welcome to each one of you for this yet another session in our celebration as Avisa turns 4 years old. तो Avisa फैमिली के आप सब हिस्सा हैं एंड ये वाकई हमारे लिए बहुत खुशी का मौका है कि हम अपने 4 साल कंप्लीट करने जा रहे हैं. And on this occasion of our 4th birthday, we have planned out some sessions for you to just enhance your learning, to enhance your experience of Ashtanga Chikitsa and Ameda. आप सब ने या तो अष्टांग या अमेधा या किसी फॉर्म ऑफ कुंभक जरूर किया है और बस इनके बारे में थोड़ा सा so that you just get a better insight into these practices. We have organized several sessions, and in that line of those sessions, today's session is on hand mudras. We keep hearing about a lot of mudras in our class, and the beauty of Ashtang Chikitsa is that Swami ji has integrated everything. A little bit of Ayurvedic detox, a little bit of mudra, a little bit of navel correction, and that is why we get a holistic learning from our programs. So we'll not delay much. We are all eagerly awaiting. So I'll be inviting our very senior mentor. She's also been my mentor, let me tell you that, Soni ji. And to take over the session, she's extremely knowledgeable about yoga. She does a lot of charity work where she teaches yoga and mudra. And today she'll be sharing her knowledge of hand mudra with us all. So namaste Soni ji, a very warm welcome to you and thank you for taking this session for us. I'll hand over the session to you.
Thank you, Neera ji. Thank you. Good evening. Namaste and a warm welcome to one and all. It's wonderful to see so many happy faces here. And it's very natural because I know somewhere or other, everyone has found benefit doing Kumbhak. And it proves here, we all are here to celebrate our Avisa birthday week. So let's start. Our session is Mudra. So before getting into the subject, let us all sit in silence. Let us do centering exercise so that we be in the present moment. So back and neck straight. Place both your hands in Dyan Mudra. Gently close your eyes. Just few rounds of normal breathing. In silence, nothing to do, nothing to say. Start observing the breath. Taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Another deep breath in. Just observe how the breath enters through your nostril and how it exhales out. Another breathe in and just let it go. And now gently getting both the palms together, just rub your palms. Gently cup your eyes. Open your eyes into your palm with a beautiful smile on your face. Do we all know why we do this? Why do we rub the palms, cup the eyes, and then open the eyes into our palms? So let me tell you this. I'm sure someone, you all must be knowing also. So now from our body, from the 5 places the energies keep emitting. So that's the eyes tips, nose tips, lips tips, fingertips, and the toe tips. So from these 5 places, the energies are always going out. So when we rub the palms, open the palms, and when we open the eyes into the palms, the energy fall into our palm, then the recycling of energies happens into our system. And I'm sure our seniors in the house, जो हमारे दादा नानी जो भी होते थे, in fact our parents used to always tell us whenever you get up in the morning, first thing is you should do like this and do the same process. but we used to never listen to them. हमें लगता था ये क्यों करना है, क्योंकि हमें रीजन नहीं बताया जाता था, बिकॉज उन्हें भी रीजन पता नहीं होता था, उनके भी बड़ों ने उनको ऐसे ही सिखाया था. So this is the reason why we open the palms and we look into our palms. So now let's begin. The chapter, the subject is mudra. I'm sure it is not new for you all, because in our Kumbhak practice, we include Kachi Mudra, Khilchari Mudra, and we also have, Ashwini Mudra, which is the pumping of the anal muscle. And in a day-to-day life, I'm sure we all are using, we know Dyan Mudra, and we are into this mudra, but we are not aware that what these mudras are really helping us. So let's understand what is mudra in simple words. Mudras are nothing but the gestures, hand gestures, which we are using in day-to-day life. If we are here, we are using in our classes, we use it in yoga, we use it while doing meditation. There are also some form of Indian dances where mudras are being used. And when we worship God, also the mudras are being used. Have you ever thought, have you ever noticed how naturally we communicate with how we express ourselves with our hand gestures? Today I meet my friend, I say hello, right? When I like something or when I have to appreciate something, I say thumbs up, right? And otherwise, we all are born with one beautiful mudra, which is called the Adi Mudra. Thumb inside, 4 fingers closed. Are we not born with this mudra? So from the beginning, we are connected with the mudra. Now, if you see in South India, people, they put rangoli, which they call it as kolam. Early in the morning, they'll get up, they clean up the place with water, and they put kolam. They put a beautiful design all over that place. Have you noticed how they do that? They use the index finger and the thumb to put that beautiful rangoli over there. And Namaste Mudra. When we worship God, when we go to temple, what we do Namaste, right? We do Pranam. We are surrendering to the God over there. We have the respect and completely towards jo bhi hota hai, we are just towards there. And when someone visit our home, we kind of greet them with namaste, that we are so happy to receive them. Or unke liye we are making some good food so that we can serve them also. So these are the mudras, we keep using it in our day-to-day life. And a mudra, which is all in under our control, which is called the smile mudra. Right? That's the reason in Kumbhaka, in our daily classes, all the mentors tells you all to smile, because we all know that we all are blessed with beautiful smile. But kahan na kahan chupa ke rakhte hain. The other day I had a class where when one of the participants is asking, how can we simply keep smiling? Right? It's the right question. Why would we simply keep smiling? When I say keep smiling, means you be really happy within you, content within you. And when we talk about in a Kumbhaka about anahada, right? Anahad focus is nothing but the happy focus. And we all are here in search of happiness, some way or other. We all are here to look out for the happiness. Do we all agree? Yes or no? Can we use this gesture? If yes, chalo. So now let's get more understanding on what exactly mudra is. The science of mudra is based on the 5 principle. The 5 element. Principle of life is nothing but the 5 element. The air, space, Prithvi, the earth, and the water, and the king of all. King of all is the fire. Without fire, the other 4 elements cannot do anything. The same way, if there is no thumb support, the other 4 fingers also can't do anything. That's why the thumb is the fire. And when the fire touches the other fingers, there is a reaction. Right? Yes. So supreme of all, the king of all is the fire element, which is the thumb. Now the whole universe, whether it is living or non-living, is composed of this 5 element. And our body is a mini universe. And we are also composed of this 5 element. So therefore, balancing of this element is so important to have a good health. And imbalancing of the element is the result of the diseases in our body. So now in Kumbhaka, what we do, we are balancing the doshas. Doshas are nothing but the combination of this element. Vata dosha is the combination of Vayu and the space. Pitta dosha is combination of fire and the water. Kapha dosha is the combination of earth and the water. Perfect? I'm sure you all know about it. Okay. And today where we are going to learn how to balance the particular element in our classes, Anganyasa classes, where we do our Karanyasa, right? When we do our Karanyasa, we come here, we touch the tip and we balance the particular element. So how wonderful. In a Kumbhaka also, Swamiji has added so much of mudras that somewhere or other it is really helping us. Okay. Now let us understand, what does this mudra do? First of all, our fingers are doctor are the fingertips, right? So we are the doctors somewhere or other inside us. So when we perform this mudra, for example, if I do any one mudra, the energy which is emitting out of the body, as I've mentioned before about it, which is getting, emitting from our body, it gets locked. When I put here, it gets locked. It gets locked here. And from here, it is directed to our brain, and from the brain, it is directed to our body for that particular reason, for whatever mudra I am using that. So how beautiful it is. It is completely, we know, if we have knowledge on it, how it is going to help us along with Kumbhak when we do this mudras. So now let's understand one by one. We will understand what these elements are helping us. Now first we'll get into the king of all. We have to follow the king, right? So king of all, the fire. What does the fire means? Fire means transformation, the change. At the universal level, what do we see in the form of fire transforming happening? Solid to liquid, liquid to gaseous, and then back to the condensation, right? This is what we see in the form of at the universal level. Now, what we see inside us, the fire. We know Jatagni is required for our digestion. So when we eat a food, that's the food what we eat is transformed into the energy. Now, when we eat food, it is broken into digestion ho raha hai, and after that, nutrients and the waste out of the body. This is happening because of the fire element. Now, this fire element, when the nutrients are been, they are being digested, they are converted into the 7 dhatus. From plasma, it goes into the blood, muscles, fat, bone marrow, and then the reproductive liquid. So this happens because of the fire element. We all have experience. If our fire is not balanced, what kind of discomfort we have in the body? Yes? Yes. Now we'll get into the more about the fire. See, each element is associated with one sense organ. Each element is associated with one sense organ. So, fire is associated with, what is fire? Fire is heat. What is heat? Heat is light. And light is connected to our eyes. So if you have any discomfort at the eye level, if you have any element at the eye level, this is because the fire in the body is not balanced. And in our day-to-day life, if the Agni is not balanced, what we see? we see that we are stressed out at the body level. And gastric acidity, you cannot sit. ऐसे लगता है कि बहुत खाना खा लिया, I don't know क्या हो गया, बहुत मसाले वाले खाने खा लिए, something is not balanced in a system. At the brain level, if you think, when your fire is high, कहते हैं ना, you're very, you get angry very fast, or some kind of restlessness air within you when the fire element is not balanced. So in the body level, we get inflammation, acidity, digestion disorders, skin diseases, skin rashes हो जाते हैं, lack of appetite. So this all, and our sleeps have been disturbed because of the fire imbalance in our body. And it also helps us, fire also helps us to balance the body temperature. Okay, so now this was all about the fire. Now let me get into the next element, which is the Vayu, the air element. What do we understand by Vayu? Very simple. Yes, Vayu is nothing but the movement. The movement, whether you see outside or whether you see inside your body, is all because of the Vayu. So the movement of your joints, movement of your muscles, when you stretch your hand, it happens because of the air element. When we are blinking, when there's a heartbeat, or when I'm talking, what is the thought process? This is all because of the air element in our body. The waste which has been thrown out of the body is also because of the air element. The circulation, this is all because of the air element. At this level, बहुत सोच लिया, one thought is coming, second is ready, second is over, third is ready, third is over. There are thoughts which are not stopping because of the imbalance of the air element. How do we know it's getting imbalance at that level? We'll be in the different zone. कुछ तो अलग है हमारे body में. I'm feeling uneasy, something is happening. So this kind of feeling will tell you that your air is imbalanced. Now let's understand which sense organ is related to the air element. So how do we feel the air? I cannot see the air, but yes, if I am here and I can see the trees are moving. Oh yeah, the branches are moving. Obviously trees will not move. Branches are moving, leaves are moving because the air, the wind is there all around. Yes. So how do we feel air? We feel with the sense of touch, not the nose. Okay. Somebody just typed out nose. It is not nose. It is the sense of touch. So how do you balance air? So let's learn the first mudra, which is the Dyan Mudra. So let's understand how to do this. I know everybody knows it. Come on, let's do it. Touching the tip of your thumb to the tip of the index finger. You can place it on your lap. Let's do 3 rounds of inhale and exhale. Eyes gently closed. Normal breathing. And just be here. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Another deep breath in. Focus. And gently breathe out. Another breathe in. And just let it go. And relax. And in Kumbhak, when we speak about the Vata dosha, we always mention that Vayu is nothing but pain in the body. Any joint pain, any kind of muscle pain, we understand it is because of the Vayu element imbalance. Vayu getting stuck in the knees, in the joints, not for 1 day, 2 days, not for a week or 1 year. It can be from as long as, maybe 1, 2, 3 years, but the Vayu is stuck here and we think there's a pain and we just keep taking the painkiller. And we do not address the main problem. So in Kumbhaka, we teach you how to balance the Vata dosha. Right? From the roots, the problem has been release to give you release in the knee pain or any kind of pains in the body. So when we do Dyan Mudra, what happens? Sure, ji, sure. Someone is asking me to tell me in Hindi also. I will also do that, ma'am. Sure. Okay. So when we do our Dyan Mudra, a beautiful thing happens. It calms our mind. When the minds are calm, we are relaxed actually. There is no kind of, discomfort. There is no anxiety. We are so happy inside. When this is calm, everything looks beautiful to us. And with Dyan Mudra, it helps us to very good for memory, and in fact very good for children who are studying. It helps them to enhance their memories. Whatever they are studying, it gets registered soon. It increase, हमारे में इतना जोश आ जाता है. Let me do this work also, let me do this work also. You're so happy and you like to take any commitment. A commitment today, I'm so, I want to make one painting. I'm so enrolled in that. I want to give that painting tomorrow itself to my parents, to my brother, or whomever I want to do that. Because I'm so committed, I'll sit the whole night and I'll finish painting that and to give it to my loved ones. So that kind of commitment you will get when your air element is correctly balanced within you. And people with bad habits, addiction, can also release with the regular practice of the mudra. So sitting anytime, you can just keep this for 10 minutes every day, whether in the morning or whether you're traveling, you can do this mudra. So now let's get into the next, which is the Akasha Mudra. What does Akasha means? Akasha means space. Space is what? Emptiness. I'm in the traffic. There's a lot of traffic. I got stuck. I cannot move forward unless the traffic before me moves forward. When it moves forward, it creates the space for me so that I can also go. So, for us also in our day-to-day life, why you get stuck? Why? Because the space element is not balanced. वायु अटक गई है. बहुत खाना खा लिया आज, बहुत कुछ पार्टी में गए थे, सभी ने मुझे बहुत खिला दिया, बहुत मसाले वाले चीजें खाई, and today I'm stuck with that. No space. Vayu cannot release. And in our Kumbhak program, we have introduced with the Haritaki, right? Haritaki helps us to detoxify our body. So the same way, when the space is balanced, the space element, if it's not balanced, our body has lots of toxins in the body. So when we do this mudra, which I'll come next, it helps us to detoxify our system like how we do with the Haritaki. Now space is present in all empty places. Now, if you see in the house also, if one place has lot of things, clutters all together, do we like that? We feel unhealthy for the eyes itself. So, space element is so important to balance our complete body. Now, let's understand which sense organ is related to the space element. Now, space is associated with the sound. Right? When we go to some hill station and there's a lot of open space and we call out our dear one's name, how loud echo happens with that name, right? So Akasha is associated with sound and sound is connected to our ears. So any element, if we have some pain in the ear or some kind of sound in the ear, it is because of the space element imbalance in our system. So today I have had a lot of food. यहाँ तक खाना खा लिया. Space element imbalance हो गया. So, and this mudra is also, this mudra, when the space element is balanced, it helps us in our bone related issues also. And when we are flying by aeroplane, we all experience jet lag, most of us. So when when we are traveling, if 1 hour before, when we do the mudra, which is the Akasha Mudra, it helps us to have our travel smoothly. So now let's understand how to do this mudra. So now take your thumb, connect with the middle finger. Yes, yeah, this is the way. The middle finger and the thumb together is the Akasha Mudra. So let's keep both the hands on the lap. Let's do 3 breathe in and breathe out. Let's begin taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Another deep breath in and a deep breath out. Another breathe in and gently let it go. This mudra. So just someone has just asked me to show it again. So take your thumb and the middle finger together. This makes our Akasha Mudra. So there's a lot of jam here. When there's a lot of jam here, negative emotions, anger, fear, sorrow, when you do this mudra, it is replaced by positive emotions within you. It gives you a release, wonderful release when you do this mudra. But there's only one condition here. Whenever you do this Akasha Mudra, you're not supposed to walk and do. All the other mudras you can do while walking, while sitting, while lying down. But this particular mudra, you're not supposed to walk and do because it's with the space, and when you walk, you're walking in the space, right? So this mudra is not supposed to do while walking. Simple as that. Now let's get into the next element, which is the earth element, the Prithvi. What does Prithvi means? Prithvi means solid matter. It gives us the structure, stability, grounded. At the universal level, what do we see? We see mountains, we see rocks, we see buildings, all are in the form of the Prithvi Tattva. And what do we see inside us? In the form of Prithvi. We see bones, skin, hair, cartilage. This all comes under the earth element. Now, at the universal level, if we have seen earthquakes, why? Because the imbalance of the earth element at the universal level. And into a body, if the earth elements is not balanced, what we see? We see obesity, we see kind of weakness, we see slim people. All those things is all because of the earth element. Now, which sense organ is associated with the earth element? Which sense organ is associated with the earth element? When there is a rain, right? When there is a rain on the earth, what do we feel? We get a beautiful fragrance, right? So here, the organ which is connected to the earth element, the sense organ which is connected to the earth element is our nose, right? So what happens when the water falls? It cools down, right? The earth is cooling down. So we get nice fragrance. So the next mudra which we'll do, which is going to help us to release the fever, because this mudra is going to help us to get coolness into our system. Like when it's raining, it is cooling down the earth. So when we do this mudra, it is going to cool down our system. So if you have any cuts, now as I told you, it is related to earth element. So any cuts or wound in the body is going to help you when you do this mudra. Anyway, we go to doctor, agar kuch ho gaya, fracture ho gaya, or any other kind of wound we get, we go to doctor is treating us. But after that, if you do that particular mudra, the Prithvi mudra, it is going to help us to heal faster. So any kind of discomfort with the bones are being corrected with the earth element. So let's do this. Let's do the next mudra, which is the Prithvi Mudra. So you take your ring finger and the thumb together. It forms the Prithvi Mudra. So let's keep it on your lap. Let's do 3 rounds of breathe in and breathe out. Back and neck straight. Now taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Another deep breath in and a deep breath out. Another breathe in with a smile on your face and gently let it go. So this Prithvi Mudra is going to help us with the skin issues, any toxins. Again, it also helps with this. When you have fever, this helps us to cool down our system. So once again, I'll show this mudra. You take your ring finger and the thumb together, the tip together will help you to form a Prithvi Mudra. Okay. Now let's get into our next one. The next element is the water element. So we all know 70%. We all know 70% of the universe, of the earth, is of water. The same way is our body. Our body also is made up of 70% of water, though we cannot see that. But yes, 70% of the water is our body. That's why doctor always tells us, ज़्यादा पानी पीना है, right? 1 liter, 2 liter, 3 liter, whatever is recommended for you. We all have to drink water so that our body is flushed out with the toxins from our system. Now, around us, what we see in the water form, we see sea, lakes, rivers, right? And in the body, what is in the water form? We see saliva is there, blood is there, digestive juices are there, which are in the form of water. Now, let's understand water is related to which sense organ? Water is related to taste. If there is no water, we cannot taste. So, taste is related to our tongue. So, the organ which is related to the water element, the sense organ, is the tongue. Without water, tongue will not feel the taste. Very simple as that. When the water element is imbalanced, what happens? Skin issues is, their toxins are being thrown out when we have a water element, if it's balanced. The balancing of the coolness, what we call the body temperature, also depends on the water element. Detoxification of the body happens, eliminating of the waste from the body happens because of the water elements. Smooth movement, the flexibility also in the body is somewhere related to the water elements. So now let's understand how to balance this. Now, if there's excess water in the body, what we feel, what we have, we use washroom again and again. We have a lot of mucus. It's in the form of, we feel again, asthma kind of, you feel it. Dehydration ho jata hai. There's a dry skin, joint pains. This all happens when there is water elements are not proper. So let's do it. The next one, the little finger and the thumb together. The little finger and thumb tip together, it forms the Varuna Mudra. This is called the Varuna Mudra. Together, let's keep it on the lap, back and neck straight. Taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Another deep breath in and just let it go. Another breathe in and breathe out and relax. So these were the 4 mudras which I spoke today. I'm going to go into the next few mudras, which are the daily mudras. So just revise off once again. We did the Dyan Mudra. We did the next one is our Akash Mudra, then the Prithvi Mudra and the Varuna Mudra. This is what we are doing in our Karanyasa session, right? Swamiji says, just rub the finger, goes up, go to the tip, hold your breath. With the breath hold, you're doing that. How wonderful change, how wonderful change you get into your system. When you get this, when you're holding your breath, the air is pushed towards that area where we are giving the breath. So these are the 4 mudras which we have learned. And that there are next 6 mudras, which are the daily mudras. Now, this daily mudras, whether you have diabetes, whether there's BP, or whether there's any kind of discomfort, we can do this for 10 minutes every day, because anybody can do it because there are no side effects. So I'll show you all one by one. In those 6 mudras, there are 2 mudras which we have already learned, which is the Dyan Mudra and the Prithvi Mudra. These 2 mudras we have already learned. So I'll go to the next mudra. First, I'll go to the first mudra, which is the Dyan Mudra. Neena ji, can I share from here?
Yeah. You are the host, Soni ji. You can share, I think. Just see.
No, I
share
don't.
Screen.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
Are we able to see this? No. Yes?
Yes, Soni ji, you can see.
So I'm going to mention now about the 6 mudra. The first mudra is Dyan Mudra, which we have already learned. So 10 minutes of Dyan Mudra every day, whether you're sitting, standing, or walking, whether you're traveling, you can do this mudra for 10 minutes. To perform this mudra, what it is? It increases brain power. It gives you peace. Any kind of tension, it gives you the release in this. It calms your mind and body. So this we have learned. So while not getting more into it, now let's understand the next mudra. So Dyan Mudra helps us to balance it is for balancing basically, yeah, the air element in our system. Now let's get into the next one. We also have learned about the Prithvi Mudra. Okay, Prithvi Mudra also I am not going to explain that. That mudra also you're going to do it for the 10 minutes every day. So now the next mudra is the Shunya Vayu Mudra. The Shunya Vayu Mudra, I'm going to show you the picture and we will also do it. Yes. Can you all see this? Neena ji, can we see this? Yeah. Can you see this mudra? This is the Shunya Vayu Mudra. So you bend your index finger, the middle finger, and you cover it with the thumb. This is the Shunya Vayu Mudra. So every day after meals, to prevent any gas issues, it also helps in all kind of element. Why we say all kind of element, we know. If there's Vayu stuck in the body, how discomfort we feel. So the Vayu and the space both are being activated, they are both being worked when we do this mudra. Again, 10 minutes every day to do this mudra anytime. Just you need to take care that if you are having a meal, 20 minutes after the meal, you can do this, practice this mudra. You can do some in the morning, some in the evening. It doesn't matter at all. The idea is that performing this 10 minutes mudra is going to help you with your day-to-day, a little kind of discomfort. Now let me get into the third mudra. The third mudra is our the third one is the Aana Mudra. What is Aana Mudra? It helps us to throw the waste out of the body. There's a Apana Vayu. Apana Vayu is the Vayu which is the downward flow. It helps us to throw the waste out of the body. That means it is again very good for digestion, eliminating of waste, and in return we get good immunity. So see this mudra, how we are doing it? The middle and the ring together with the thumb gives you the Apana Mudra. Okay, so this is the third mudra. Now let's get into the next one. I'll get into the next mudra now. We have learned 3. The next one is Prana Mudra. What is prana? We all know that without prana, nothing is going to happen. Yes. Now you can see this. The next mudra is the Prana Mudra. So you take your little finger, your ring finger together, touch the tip together. It forms the Prana Mudra. It gives you a good vitamin into our system. It is like this mudra helps the other mudras to be effective. Now today if I go to doctor, I'm not feeling well, I have fever, doctor gives me antibiotics. Now with antibiotics, doctor will also give me vitamins tablet because it has to balance, otherwise I'll become too weak. The same way, this Prana Mudra helps the other mudra. If I'm doing one mudra for my some kind of element for the indigestion, now with indigestion, I have to do this Prana Mudra because it is going to help both together. It will also give me strength. It will also going to help me with the releasing my discomfort. So this is the fourth mudra. Now I will get into the fifth mudra. Now the fifth mudra, I'm just repeating again because you should know what all mudras we are going to do. So the fifth mudra is the Prithvi Mudra. So you can see Prithvi Mudra, the tip of your thumb to the tip of your ring finger. This is what we have done before also when I explained about the element. So this is the fifth mudra, which you have to do it every day for 10 minutes. So it gives a good balance to the 5 sense organ, good circulation and energy. It provides vitamin to our body. Okay? So this is the fifth mudra which we have learned. Now let's get into the final mudra. The final mudra. Now we know we did Jnana, we did Prithvi, we did Shunyavayu Mudra, we did Apana, then we did Prana. After doing all this, what we have to do, we have to be in silence. So what is used for silence is the Dyan Mudra. I'll come back to it. Why do we dhyana? Why do we need Dyan Mudra? Because we are always looking out for peace, and this Dyan Mudra is the peace medicine. So let's see how to do this. Yes. Can you see this Dyan Mudra? You get both your hands. Ladies can keep the left hand up. Gents can keep the right hand up. Just simple as that. Get your thumb together. This is the Dyan Mudra. It is for peace of mind. A very good posture. A very good mudra when you do it while meditating. So, body is balanced when we do our Jnana Mudra. Prithvi is balanced when we do Prithvi Mudra. Then we are doing Shunya Vayu Mudra. We are flushing out thing out of the body. We are doing Apana Mudra again. Good for eliminating, very good for detoxification. And then we do prana. We give vitamins to our body. And then finally, what we do, we get into the dhyana, where the body is relaxed, observing some peace into our system. So this were the 6 mudras which you should do it. Try to do it every day. Along with Kumbhak, it is going to help you. No doubt, nothing compared to Kumbhak, nothing compared to our program. And we all have proved, we all have good examples here. See how good we are feeling with the regular practice of our kriyas. So this is something whenever you are sitting, standing, walking, if one hand is busy, please do it with one hand. If you have pain on your right knee, do it with your left hand. When you speak about Vayu, when you're doing this, any kind of mudra, if you have discomfort at one side, you should do it on the other side. So these all are therapeutic mudras, but these 6 mudras are going to help you to have a good, disease-free, a little of जो भी हमारे दिनचर्या में होता है, discomfort will help you to get release and to have a healthy life. So this is all about mudras. As I told you, there is no particular time for mudra, but yes, you can do it 20 minutes after if you're having meal. Otherwise, any time is preferred. There are no time as such that this time ही करना है, ऐसे कुछ भी नहीं. I'll repeat the 6 mudras once again. The first mudra is Jnana Mudra. We all know that. The second mudra is Prithvi Mudra, the ring finger and the thumb together. The third mudra is the Shunya Vayu Mudra. See, this is the air element. This is the space element. Together forms the Vata dosha. Okay, so this two we are balancing. This is the Shunya Vayu Mudra. The next comes is Apana Mudra. In prana, there is one prana which is the Apana Prana. It helps us to eliminate the waste from our system. This became the 4th. The 5th is the vitamin mudra. Today I'm walking for long. I'm tired. कुछ तो हो रहा है अंदर, थकावट हो रही है. Sit down and do prana mudra. You will feel really very good. Within few seconds, this is what we have felt. This is what I'm sharing here. It will give you a wonderful feeling. कुछ तो हल्का हो गया ये करने से. And in the last, after doing the 5 mudra, this is the Dyan Mudra. Before going to sleep, just do for 5 minutes. And thank God that you had given such a beautiful day. Thank the universe for everything. So dhyana at that time. So this is all about mudras, which I have covered it. And with your Kumbhak practice, you can try to do this 10 minutes. In fact, I don't mind sharing it here. My mom is 80 plus, and because they are not able to do any kind of exercises, they can't do, kind of breathing also so much. So she does this every day, not from 1 day or 2 days. She's doing from years, and she really feels good doing this practices for 10 minutes every day. So thank you all. Thank you, everyone. And I hope you all have enjoyed the session. Now, if there are any questions, you can ask me here. I can see something that kept your... One moment. Okay, I can see Hindi में बताइए.
Charushila ma'am has raised her hand. Let her speak the question. In the meantime, there is one question somebody wants to know for glaucoma and another one for constipation, Soniji. So if you can cover those also. Charushila ma'am, please ask your question.
नमस्ते मैम।
नमस्ते।
मैं ये पूछना चाहती थी कि ये मुद्रा कोई भी कर सकता है, इसमें कुछ रिस्ट्रिक्शन है?
नहीं, कोई भी कर सकता है मैम, कोई भी कर सकता है।
प्रेग्नेंट लेडी कर सकता है?
जब बच्चे हैं, जो बच्चे हैं वो कर सकते हैं 6 बरस के बाद, और प्रेग्नेंट लेडी नॉट you're not supposed to do. Yes, pregnant lady can do it at the last week.
ध्यान मुद्रा।
You're not supposed
Thank
to
you.
do all this mudra. Yes ma'am. Yes ma'am. Yes, Savita ji, I can see few hands. If you all want to unmute yourself and you can. Yes, Savita ji. Okay.
हाँ जी
सविता
मैम,
जी,
नमस्ते। हाँ जी,
हाँ।
नमस्ते। हम 15-15 मिनट कर सकते हैं ये?
10-10 मिनट कर लीजिए मैम। आप 10-10 मिनट ही 6 करोगे, बहुत टाइम हो गया।
अच्छा
टीवी
ठीक है,
टीवी
ठीक है।
देखते हो, टीवी बैठते हुए कर लो। हाँ, अगर ये
एंड थैंक
मुद्रा आपने
हाँ
अच्छी
जी,
ब्रीथिंग कर ली, वंडरफुल, दैट इज रियली गोइंग टू हेल्प।
थैंक यू मैम, वेरी इंफॉर्मेटिव एंड वेरी नाइसली एक्सप्लेन्ड। गॉड ब्लेस यू। या
थैंक यू जी, थैंक यू, वेलकम जी।
In the meantime, Soni ji, there was a question repeatedly on glaucoma, something for the eye. Is there any mudra you can tell? And then I'll request Deepak ji to unmute. His hand is raised.
See, when it comes to glaucoma, this is all a therapeutic mudra. We need to consult personally, ma'am. Otherwise, we cannot take it like this, because this all are the mudras which are therapeutic mudra. And because we are not the mudra doctors, so we cannot take over there, because you need to know the complete history of the person, whether he has any other condition along with this. But the 6 mudras which I have told you, it is going to help the person with glaucoma also. So please practice those mudra and then see the changes in your system. Okay? Now there's
Deepak
one.
ji, yeah.
Yes, sorry.
Sorry.
Sir. Yes, continue,
go
Neena
ahead?
ji.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay. I particular part of my question is already answered, I guess, because I was going to ask any particular mudra for high BP to lower the blood pressure. Since you have already said it, like it is like not medicinal, whereas we cannot give you the mudra. But okay, I will reframe my
Do
question.
the 6 mudras, sir. Do the 6 mudras. It will help you. And
Okay,
not here.
I want to reframe the question. Can you give me something for my anger management? Any mudra particularly for my anger management?
6 mudras are there, sir, because it balances all the element into it. The idea of 6 mudras is balancing all the element, balancing the doshas, what we are learning in Kumbhaka. So along with Kumbhaka, you can do this. This is just a miracle, I can tell you, because this is our experience. Out of the experience,
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
doing it.
as far as I know, I think even Samana Mudra also works on it. I mean, I can balance all the 5
Samana Mudra.
elements.
In fact, just a tip here, Samana Mudra, take your hand, just rub like this. Create a nice the energy and apply wherever you have pains. It really helps.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
So, Samana Mudra you can. And also we are doing in Kumbhaka, the Pitta
Yeah,
Anganyasa.
for Pitta, yes, for Pitta we are doing it. Yes, I mean Samana Mudra. Yes, of course.
So there are many mudras. They are being incorporated in our Kumbhak practice.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. The session was really helpful and very informative session. Thank you so much.
Welcome to you.
So Rekha ji, you can ask next.
Thank you, ma'am. Information is very good. Can we lie down? I mean, लेट के भी कर सकते हैं कि सिर्फ बैठ के ही करना है?
नहीं, लेट के करो, खड़े होके करो, चल के करो। खाली एक चल के नहीं करना है ये, लेकिन ये 6 मुद्रा में नहीं है तो डोंट वरी. You can walk. In fact, when you're walking in the morning, do this Dyan Mudra करके walk करो. All the mudras you can walk and do. No hurry, no problem at all, ma'am. I can see one question, Neena ji here. For hearing, you mentioned something, okay, which I missed. Okay. For hearing, anything with the ear element, you can do this mudra, which is the space mudra, the Akash mudra. Akash is connected to the sound, and sound is to the ears, right? So this mudra is going to help us with any kind of element with our ears, whether it is paining, whether sound aata hai, yeah, any kind of discomfort is going to help us.
Okay. So next is Rekha Desai, ma'am. Please unmute.
Ma'am, what is a mudra for if we have the fluctuation in your BP? Means I'm doing the mudras and all meditation, but sometimes it fluctuates.
Do the 6 mudras, ma'am. Just see. See, overall, the discomfort in the body क्यों होता है? Because हमारे element balance नहीं है. तो ये जो 6 मुद्राएं जो बताई गई है, it is going to work with all the
Ma'am,
balance.
can you share the PDF of this, or in our group, can you share the mudras, please, which you taught us today?
Yes, surely we'll do that, ma'am. No issues.
Yeah, thank you.
I'll take the mudras from Soni ji. I'll compile it and we'll send it to you.
Yeah,
We'll
ma'am.
put it all in
Sure,
the-
sure.
Okay?
Thanks a lot. Thanks a
Thank
lot.
you. Preeti ma'am, you've raised your hand like this, so you're not in the queue, but I
Yeah.
just unmuted you. Please ask.
Just to know, you do it with both hands?
No, you can do
Always?
with one hand also.
Do you
एक
have
हाथ
to do it
होना
with both
जरूरी है.
hands?
No, you can do with one hand also. In fact, when you're cooking in the kitchen, do Dyan Mudra. Dyan Mudra से जो फायदा मिलता है पूरा खाने में जाने वाला है. Do Prana Mudra. Prana Mudra से जो फायदा होगा पूरा खाने में जाएगा. Right? So do all this. One hand करो, दो हाथ करो. Doesn't matter at all. But do it.
Okay.
So we'll just take a couple of more questions. Satyabhama ma'am, you can unmute.
Sorry to interrupt, ma'am. Actually, I entered the class in between, ma'am. So I can't see the full session. Can you share the videos in the group, ma'am? So that it
We'll
will be
check with the
useful for me.
management. Once it's processed, we'll check this. We'll check this out and we'll definitely see what is the best that we can do. Okay, ma'am? So don't worry.
I want to
Yeah.
learn, ma'am. Sorry, I am outside, ma'am. Suddenly, I have to wait.
No worries. No worries, ma'am. I'm muting you. Kalpana ma'am, ask your question.
First of all, I'm very happy. I'm audible. Am I audible?
Not really. You'll have to come closer and
Hello?
speak. Yeah. Aap boliye.
Yes. I'm very happy to see you, Nina ma'am and Tony ma'am. And it was a very nice session. Only I wanted to ask is, in last mudra अभी बता ना, उसमें वो दोनों फिंगर है क्या? छोटी फिंगर और उसके बाजू वाले दोनों फिंगर.
हाँ, प्राण मुद्रा. देख सकते
प्राण
हो?
मुद्रा में दोनों फिंगर है ना? हाँ,
हाँ,
yes
दोनों
ma'am.
finger.
Yes ma'am. Yeah. It was a wonderful class. I'm really happy to see both of you. It gives me the energy, and I'm getting on and off on cough. So that also the same at all the tattvas which are there at imbalance, right?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Rajshri ma'am, you can unmute. Rajshri Mandi ma'am.
Hello. Namaste, Soni ji. Happy to see you back again. And
Namaste.
I just wanted to say that if my question actually was answered, that you will be sharing the PDF or the pictures with me. I just wanted to know that while doing the Dyan Mudra, how effective will it be even during the if you're having cough, cold, or any other thing? Dyan Mudra, will it be helpful for that also?
Okay, ma'am, you have to do all the 6 mudras. It is going to help you
Yes,
that.
that I agree.
ऐसे नहीं कि मैंने
Yeah.
एक किया तो एक को छोड़ दिया, एक खांसी के लिए है, एक सर्दी के लिए, ऐसे सब नहीं होता है. ठीक है, so you have to do the complete and do not expect result in one day. करते आइए
हाँ, वो तो नहीं है. हाँ,
और जो आप
वो
कुंभक
तो
कर
मेरे
रहे
को
हो,
एक्सपीरियंस
ब्यूटीफुल.
है.
कुंभक के साथ
वापस
जैसे कहते हैं ना, आज मैंने सब्जी बनाई है, बहुत अच्छा बना है. मैंने ऊपर से और कुछ अलग से कुछ डाल दिया, एक गरम मसाला डाल दिया, चलो और स्वाद आ गया. उसी तरह कुंभक में जो बेस्ट हम कर रहे हैं, उसके साथ ये थोड़ा ऐड कर देंगे, सो इट इज गोइंग टू गिव अस द डबल.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to see you back.
Devjani
Thank
ma'am, you can unmute.
Thank you. Yeah, I just wanted to ask.
Can you come closer? You're not audible. You're
Yeah.
not audible. Yeah.
Now, Namah Shivaya is clear?
Ji, ma'am. Yes.
Yeah.
Please ask your question. Soni ji is there.
Yeah, thank you. I wanted to ask ma'am, like just by lifting a full bucket of water, I had a sudden stretch on my left abdomen. So with any mudra, I can get help. It's painful, little painful.
Ma'am, do the 6 mudras, ma'am. They really work very well, ma'am. They really work
Oh,
very well. And take rest little, do with this mudra. And
oh,
do our, what you call the kumbhak thing, what we do in our program. Practice
yes,
that. Don't get into more physical thing. And practice this. It's going to help you, ma'am.
thank you, thank you.
And here I'll also add that whenever you're lifting something heavy, please tie the kamarband. We had such a beautiful session on navel correction. And any kind of imbalance, sudden lifting of weight can cause these kind of issues. So kamarband, please don't stop wearing it. It's very magical. Shashi ma'am, you can unmute if you're there. You're next in the queue. Shashi ma'am, I think is not there. Mamta Mehta ma'am, if you're there, you can quickly unmute and ask because we'll have to end the session. It's already 5 and Mamta, Sujata ma'am, you can unmute. Sujata Trivedi ma'am.
Hello.
Yes.
Good evening. I just want to know for cervical, just a half, from head till the shoulder. If you get a very acute pain, so any mudra that very moment to relieve this?
See, ma'am, what you're doing, the Shunya Vayu Mudra, it covers in that. So just keep doing those 6 mudras because what you're telling pain, it can be related to Vayu or it can be related to big kind of, disalignment bhi ho sakta hai. So the 6 mudras have everything in it, ma'am. So that's why I'm telling the
That
same thing. Yeah.
for that very moment, supposing on the left side I'm having, so I should do it from the right, right?
No. For here, you don't get into all this. You just do the mudra. You can immediately do this Prana Mudra. When you really feel, कि मुझे immediately कुछ relief चाहिए, you all can do this Prana Mudra.
Okay. Thank you so much. And
Welcome.
thanks. It was a wonderful session.
Mamta ma'am, you can ask your question.
Yeah, hello. Am I
Yes,
audible?
Yes,
Yeah.
please go ahead.
हाँ, मेरे को बहुत हिचकी आ रही है continuously from 4-5 days.
So Shunya Vayu Mudra again is there in our. It is there in our 6 mudras. So that should help you, ma'am.
Okay. Acha, that will help me, right? Okay. Okay, thank you, ma'am. And the session is very good. Thank you.
Sudhir sir, quickly you can ask. Soni ji, let me know if you have another class, then we can end the session. Otherwise, we can take questions.
Yeah, we can just have 2
good
more. We will end.
2 more
Good
questions.
afternoon, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, Sudhir Bhalla sir. Ji.
Yeah, good afternoon, ma'am. I just wanted to know that is there any mudra for controlling of BP? If
सर
lower
ये 6 मुद्रा
BP,
जो नहीं सर, जो हमने जो 6 मुद्राएं बताई हैं, ये बीपी
हाँ
हो,
जी।
डायबिटीज हो, जो डिस्कम्फर्ट हो बॉडी में, ये एवरीथिंग इज बीन कवर्ड इन। ये करने से हमारे एलिमेंट बैलेंस होते हैं सर। ओवरऑल इट इज गोइंग टू हेल्प अस। ठीक है सर।
हाँ, मैं पूछना चाहती हूँ मैडम सोनी जी। नमस्कार। हाँ, ये डायबिटीज के लिए कोई बताइए।
अभी मैंने वही बताया, अगर डायबिटीज भी है तो ये 6 मुद्रा काम करेगी।
कौन सी वाली?
6 मुद्रा
जो अभी 6 बताई है।
नहीं, मैं जरा देर के लिए उठ गई थी, कोई आ गया था तो दरवाजे पे गई थी।
we'll share the PDF मैम। तो हम थोड़े और questions ले लें because we are running short on time। हम PDF में हम आपको share कर देंगे। Give us 2-3 days time, okay? 2-3 दिन का समय दीजिए। Immediately हम नहीं कर पाएंगे because classes भी चल रही हैं। So we will not be able to do that, yeah?
And 1 minute नीना जी, किसी ने पूछा है कि हमें दबाना है क्या?
Okay, 1 minute I am, yeah.
Yes. जब हम लगाते हैं तो स्लाइड प्रेस करेंगे, जोर से प्रेस नहीं करना है। तो जब स्लाइड प्रेस करते हैं तो वी कैन फील द सेंसेशन, हमें वो फील होना चाहिए। गॉट इट? जब भी टिप लगाते हैं तो हमें एक एहसास, एक सेंसेशन, एक फीलिंग आती है। तो जोर से दबाएंगे तो कुछ फीलिंग नहीं आएगी। तो जस्ट अ स्लाइड टच, ओके? Slight touch with a slight press, but not a heavy press. In general,
sorry.
all the 6 mudras are going to help with any kind of discomfort in your system.
Hello, I have diabetic neuropathy and glaucoma. So is there any particular mudra for this? For diabetic neuropathy and
Again, I'll
glaucoma?
repeat the 6 mudras. And here you have joined for Kumbhak. Kumbhak is a beautiful practice which is going to help you to heal your condition. So with this thing, you can try doing 6 mudras every day, sir.
Okay, thank you.
And do not miss on your Kumbhak practices, because Kumbhak is something, I think, above everything. You all must be feeling the same. So,
yeah, because of the neuropathy, I'm not able to do all the Kumbhak exercises. That's why.
okay. What you're doing, that's more than enough. If you're doing sitting, if you're doing your part, if you're doing your Anganyasa part, beautiful, sir. So just see what you're doing. In fact, you're doing more. So don't think what you're not doing. You're doing as per your capacity, right?
Yeah, as per my capacity, that's all. I can't do all the exercises.
Perfect, sir. Then. Perfect.
Okay, thank you.
Ma'am?
Yeah. Vasanti ji, yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, I have a very quick question. Soni ji, are you there?
Yes, ji, yes.
I've been attending her classes and really enjoying them, the practice classes. You have been doing, you have encouraged us to do many exercises in between also. So what you taught today, do I have to keep holding the, hello, ma'am, where
Yes,
are you?
I'm listening, ma'am. I'm listening, yeah.
Yeah. So do I keep holding it the entire 10 minutes like this, or I have to keep moving my hand?
No, see, ma'am, if you are able to do for 1 minute, okay, relax. Open, close, open,
Continuously
close.
hold it.
Yes, see, ma'am, you don't make yourself tired. Initially, when we do this, we do get tired because this is not a day-to-day activity. So when you do it, you're tired. After 2 minutes, relax, doesn't matter. In the evening, you do for balance 5 minutes, doesn't matter. So initially, you start doing for 5 minutes. That's also fine. So do not, again, push yourself. Always listen to your body. Listening to your body is way to healing. So we are here to heal ourselves. We are not here to give discomfort to our system.
Thank you.
Welcome, Jay. Welcome.
Nepa ji, yeah, please go ahead and ask.
Yes. Hello, Soni ma'am. Thank you for the wonderful session. I just have 2 questions. One is, do we need to focus on the breathing also when we are doing any kind of mudra? Or
ma'am, wonderful.
So-
If you have time, if you can sit down and take a breathe in and breathe out, it really helps. It really give you more impact. But now when I say 10 minutes of 6 mudras, you know how much time is consuming. We cannot tell everyone to sit for that time and, do breathing. Agar ho
So even when
few minutes, if you can sit down with the breathing, if you do mudra, it is going to give you a better impact. Yes.
No, so if we are working in the kitchen and at the same time we are doing with one hand some mudra, should we focus on our breathing, inhale, exhale, or just let it be as it is? And
नहीं
just
मैम, खाना जल जाएगा फिर बच्चे रोटी मांगते रह जाएंगे, आप दे नहीं पाओगे. So just you can just keep this and focus on your work, ma'am. That's it.
Okay, and is there any sequence we need to follow, or we can do randomly any one?
See, as I told you, dhyana you do in the night,
Yes.
and other things you can do in the morning. You can start with from balancing the Dyan Mudra, Prithvi Mudra. This both are balancing mudra. This and this mudras are, eliminating detoxification sab hota hai. And this is giving the vitamin. And finally, in the night, you can do the dhyana. So first you balance, then you eliminate, and then you get the vitamins, and then finally you do the dhyana. That way you can do it.
Okay. Thank you so much. Lovely. Thank you so much, ma'am.
I think, Shubha ma'am, one last question from you, then we'll have to end the session. You can unmute. Yeah.
Hello, ma'am. I'm very impressed about your classes. Only thing is morning I'm unable to attend. Actually, I wanted to know the first half of the class is mudras. You're doing this and all. Is it this the part of these mudras also those mudras are joined or how like?
No, ma'am. These are something different, but they are mudras which are used in our mudras. These are the healing mudras. So, like we do Dyan Mudra. Dyan Mudra is been included here. What we do, Kachi Mudra and all those are the part of the Kumbhaka. So, just with Kumbhaka, if you have time, you can add this in your day-to-day life. That's it.
Okay, thank you.
So I think with this, we'll end the session. Namaste and thank you so much, Soni ma'am, for all, coming and taking this session for all of us. It's really been enlightening. And जैसा सोनी मैम ने ना बार बार कहा है कि हमारे कुंभक क्रियाओं में सब कुछ इनकॉर्पोरेटेड है, बस उसको ध्यान से कीजिए और ये जो 5 मुद्रा उन्होंने बताई हैं प्लीज कीजिए. And I would like to thank each one of you for coming for the session. And we also have one more session lined up for you today, this evening, with an Ayurvedic doctor. So do join in. और उसके अलावा tomorrow is the day Avisa turns 4 years old. Chota baby hai, but it's reached so many lives. So we will be having a little birthday bash tomorrow evening. We'll send the details in the group bit by bit. So hope to see you there and give us some time. जो सोनी जी ने आज important information दिए हैं, हम कोशिश करेंगे उसको जितना जल्दी हो जाए. एक बार ये बर्थडे और इंडिपेंडेंस डे थोड़ा हो जाए, उसके बाद we will compile it and we will share it with you in the groups. We'll share all the things. I hope you've all got the information about the Ayurveda session. From bone to marrow, Asti Majja ke upar, we have a session in the evening. So hope to see you all there. And Soni ji, once again, thank you for this very, very enlightening session. Namaste from all of us to you. And a big thank you to each one of you who's been here, an active participant. I'm sorry we couldn't take a few questions, but due to paucity of time. But like Soni ji said, continue with the 6 mudras, continue with the Kumbhak Kriyas. Sooner or later, you will definitely see a remarkable change in your levels. So namaste to all.